Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. Hope you all are having a wonderful day today. Sorry for the wiggles. Alright, not the band. I will not apologize for the band, the wiggles. Sorry for wiggling the camera. So there's nothing wrong with the regular wiggles. Alright, so anyway, fruit salad. I love those things. So if you guys are new, hello, you probably already like this lady's insane. Sorry. If you've been here before, thank you for putting up with it, I guess. So this is the first video I have recorded since I trimmed my hair and did some things. So I'm going to scooch back and show you my super cool, well, y'all stand up, my super cool shirt. Just let it be. But yes, my gnomes. But it's not too terribly short, but it was down to like here. So it's quite the difference, but it was pretty much all extensions that I took out. So I'm feeling okay about it. I cut a little bit off. That was kind of like my own length, but not too much. Yeah, for the most part. Like I said, I cut a little bit of my own hair, but for the most part, it's whatever. But I don't know, I really feeling better about it. It's much lighter. Kind of decorate it and put some beads and some fun little things in it. Working on all of those things. But anyway, I was going to do a different video, but since I've started this out like I am. Never mind. Okay. So, today, it's nothing at all to do with dreadlocks. I was just saying. I have a few things for Crochet Ramblings that I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to do that today. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I was going to do a completely different video for this, but then I started rambling already, and it's like, those are two completely different videos. People don't want to hear me ramble, and the one probably, it's about like DIY yarn holders. I'm pretty excited about that one. But I also wanted to do this one, and you know, it's Crochet and Ramblings, and so I feel like hair goes more into ramblings than yarn holders. So okay, anywho, all right. So I have made a few things of late. Some things I can share with you. I got one thing for another series that I've been discussing doing. I got it finished. Very excited about that one. So I need to bring that one to you guys. So a couple things that I'm working on are for, you know, series items and things like that. I am working on it was going to be something for like Home for the Gnomes, for like Normville. My plan was to make a kind of like a piece of grass type, just, okay, you know, it's for friends. Hang on. I'm also in the rolly chair, so I'm going to be wiggling, and I'm sorry. Apologize for wiggles. Alright, so I have 3 of the Karen Simply Soft Ombre in the color Avocado. Free Shabakado. Alright, so this is it. It kind of looks like cabbage. I totally get the fresh avocado. Yeah, I get that. So my plan was to make a kind of a mat for Normville to set on something that, because, you know, I mean, it's fine like moving them and dusting and all of those things, but I thought it'd be kind of cool for something for them to set on. They could just like wash it. Still gonna have to dust it, but it would kind of look nice too, because right now they're on the, if you guys have seen it before, I'll link the last video where I showed the hat that I'm fixing to show again, because I made another hat. But anyway, I'll link that because I kind of show Normville a little bit. But it sits on a glass table Olive's crate is underneath there, and so it's like I thought it would be cool for something to go across. So that was my original plan. So I was just doing double crochet, and I thought it looks like grass, little kind of patches even, and I was just going to lay it all across Normville. I have 3 of these, and I have 2 of these that I got in a Mary Maxwell mystery box. It's Red Heart Soft in the color Garden. So that makes sense because I thought it looked like flowers. So it's like between those 2. I thought this could kind of be the grass. This could be the grass and flowers. Do another grass and flowers, and end in grass. And do it all the way across Normville, and that way, you know, I had actual grass instead of living on, you know, it's like living on concrete. Somewhere to put their feet, I suppose. Anyway, so I started on this. I thought about just turning this into a scarf because I'm not sure that I have enough to go all the way across. But as I did finish this, I can't even speak. I finished this like 2 days ago, I think. Just this little bit, just, you know, worked on it. It took me 5 minutes, and it took me longer than that. But like, as I started here, by the time I got to here, it's like, I don't know. I know I'm not going to have enough to go all the way across. So I'm not sure when it's going to be, because I still think it would be kind of cool to have a little spot. And then maybe eventually, you know, I can use it for somewhere else in Normville, but that's what it's starting out to be, I guess. So we'll see if it's just a scarf to donate, or if it turns out to be the Normville. It's like sod for Normville, you know. But I thought it was kind of neat how it looks like. It looks like grass, and then whenever I add that, I think it will look really cool. I just don't think I have enough to go all the way across. And like I said, this one was in a Mary Maxwell mystery box, so I know that it's discontinued. This Karen Simply Soft was at Ollie's, so it's discontinued as well. So there's that. We'll see. But that's something I'm working on. Like I said, if nothing else, that'll be a scarf, and I can make, I don't know, a pretty shawl or something out of the other ones. I don't know. Anyway, so speaking of Normville, excuse me, the other day I did a Home for the Gnomes video, and I shared the hat that I made. Like I said, I will link that video below because that's the last kind of Normville tour. It's kind of a far off tour, but that's the last one. And I made this hat. This is the front. It's a little Wonderland tea kettle, little mushrooms, a squirrel. And let's see. Now, a caterpillar, and I had to have a gnome home because I was asked this after. And I apologize. I haven't been getting back to the comments. I don't know why I do that sometimes, where it just takes me a couple of days to get back. But I was asked if this was in Normville now, and yes, it is. It sets off to the side, and it looks like a little hill in Normville, and no one would ever even know that it's a hat, so it's super fun. But because of that, it had to have a gnome home because it looks, you know, like it just blends in. So there had to be a gnome home, and there's a fairies welcome sign, a caterpillar, and some fun buttons, little gears, and things. I had so much fun making this one. And I mentioned in that video that I would like to have this one as like my casual attire, you know, just for like hanging out or whatever. Because obviously whenever I discuss gnome home things, this is what I'm going to wear. But I was just joking, saying it would be fun to have one to like wear out and about and stuff. And so that's what I did. So so sorry about my throat today. It's not my friend at all. It does that sometimes. Okay, if you're new, it's not anything, whatever. It does that. Okay, so I apologize for clearing my throat all the time, I guess is what I'm saying. If you're wearing headphones. So I used the Mainstay Teal and Mainstay, I believe it's Lilac. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, and I held the two together, used my 5.5mm hook, and made another super fun hat. So I'm gonna add some other fun things to it because I feel like it needs a couple more of these mushrooms right here. At the top of this one, like where the other one has the teapot, sorry if I keep hitting the microphone, it has this like moon with the stars. I've had this since I was like 11 years old. Finally found something to do with it. It's double-sided, and so it's on there. And I made some mushrooms, and this is the just a second. Okay, this for these two mushrooms, their stems, and then this one, except for the green. I held the green. That's just, I love this yarn jelly bean, I'm pretty sure. Miss B thought it needed some green. But these are Roll with It Sparkle, the red heart, in the color Destiny. So, and I held two strands together. I just used the same cake and like pulled from the inside and outside and held them together, so it was just a mix of colors. Right here they were the same blue, and then I just made the top the purple. I did an extra little ruffle on this one, and then so this one is just the Roll With It, and then the top I held the Roll With It and then added the jelly bean, which I really like that, and so I think that I'm gonna have to make a couple more with this, but this is it. This is my casual, or my, you know, fancy hat, I suppose. We go out. So I'm definitely wearing this to town. That's happening. People already look at me funny because of my hair, so I might as well have a fun hat for them to check out. So this is it. Ooh, spinny chair, unite. Look, it all works out. I don't know why unite was the word, but look, it all works out. All right, so there we go. Okay, so I did I did single crochet for the most part, and then right here I did back posts. Here I did double crochet, and then back posts, single crochet, double crochet. These are double crochet. I did 2 rows, but we have been to the Renaissance Fair. We have fun there. We've discussed as a family that we all need one of these to wear to the Renaissance Fair, so I think that's gonna be a thing. I only have 3 or 4 to make, depending. I'm sure someone would wear the gnome home one, but make everyone their own hat, and then that way no one has to share, you know. So I'm probably gonna have to make 4 more hats, and so that everyone has one to wear to the Renaissance Fair. So, but yep. Finally got to use that after a long time. Like, I was seriously 11 whenever I got it, so yay. All right. So those are the hats. Well, almost. I have one more hat. This is Loops and Threads Impeccable. I forget the color. It's the white, blue, and purple-y one. But I just did a half double crochet hat, and I thought it looks so cool. Oh, there's zigzags. I thought that was fun. So anyway, I thought it turned out super neat. I'm gonna end right there. I need a clip in, but we're gonna pretend we don't see that because we don't. So I thought it was really cool how it patterned. So I made that too. And I used my 5.5 hook because I just did half double crochet with that one. I mentioned a while back, I showed you guys my latte cake blanket. I was so excited about it. I used my 6mm hook. I was making a corner to corner, yada yada yada. I had 2 skeins of the latte cake in the color blueberry, got on to order more, couldn't. It's discontinued. So that was that. I told you guys that I was going to use different yarn that I had that is next level soft. It's like the Baby Bee from Hobby Lobby. It's nice. Anyway, it makes this look kind of dingy, so I stopped using that, but I didn't want to rip it because just the froggy alone, much less ripping it out. But so I just added the 2 skeins as much as I could, and I didn't finish it off or anything. I just left it like it was. I tied this off. I'm gonna, sew my end in, but for right now, until I get some more latte cakes, or maybe not, but it's just a big giant shawl, which I feel like I might wear even more often. So it's big, huge, and it's just warm and fuzzy, and I love it so much. And I kind of like that it's not finished off. I just think it looks kind of fun. So I was showing this to Derek. That darn rolly chair. Anyway, I was showing this to Derek, and he thought that it would be really cool if, like, well, I could close this up, type of a thing, even make it kind of a shrug. But I don't know about that. But he said maybe a wooden button, and put the button right here, and then just have it like that. But I mean, it's a pretty decent size, and for as many skeins as I would want, I mean, I guess to make it as big as I would like it, it's kind of crazy. So I'm kind of really liking it like this. Like, even right now, the more I wear it, it's just so soft, and it's like a big hug, a big warm hug. So I kind of like it just like it is. But but yeah, I thought it turned out very pretty. It's the color blueberry. So I suppose my big shawl. So maybe if, they come out with the same color, which I'm sure they won't, but, maybe I'll add to it, but I really kind of doubt it. I really just like it, because I would, for as big as I want it, I would need at least 4 more, and that's a lot. So it's probably just, it is what it is. We're gonna say it's an FO, except the ends aren't woven in. So, all right. And my last thing that I want to share with you guys is my Luck of the Draw number 5 by Nan's Next Knots. Excuse me. I am making a ginormous blanket. She is doing one where you do 3 rows, and you do a solid row of double crochet, like a window row, then your next row is a window row, like a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet type thing, and your 3rd row is a solid row. And she's just doing one color at a time. Lots of people are doing different things. I am, for each of my colors, holding black with it. I'm making it ginormous because I'm making it for our bed. So it's really big, but this is it. And I'm making it blues and yellows here. Here's my chart. Well, maybe. Yes. Here's my chart. So you have your main color, which mine is going to change every time. Hers, she just has one color that she uses every time. My last one that I made, Red Heart Erin, was my main color. So like in between each, you have 8 colors, and she draws one out of the hat on Thursdays. So you never know, luck of the draw. You never know what it's going to be. And in between each week, you have your main colors. So that way you know what you separate them out. I'm being very extra this time, but these are my 1 through 8s right here. So they're all blue and yellow. This is my extra. She suggests you have an extra. And then so black, I guess technically then would be like my main color, but then on the in-between rows even I'm changing. So this was my beginning row. There's a hair on it. This was my beginning row. So I held black, and I'm using my 9mm hook. I'm doing double crochet. I held black together with the Karen Party Black Sparkle. And then the first one that she drew was, I believe, number 4. I don't, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, what happened to me to be, I'm not sure what the color is. This thing's folded like 4 times. But it's one that I got with my Mary Maxim, like the 1 pound mystery things. They're like $4.99. It's a really good deal. I suggest you try it if you want to. But I got this pretty blue sapphire, so I held that with the black. And then my next main color, I use, this is the Serdar Sparkle. I forget the color. I held it with the black, and it's kind of this gold, and it went to that pretty silver, and then kind of started going into blue, so it was like perfect. This is my next one that she drew, and it's pale yellow, big twist pale yellow. So I held that with the black. And then this is my next like main color in between row. This is black, and this is ice yarn, the silver sparkle. This is ice yarn that I got from Sarah from Raven's Crochet. And then this was the last one that she drew. She likes the draws on Thursdays. And it's Goldenrod, the Premier Just yarn, the Dollar Tree, in the color Goldenrod. And then my next like main row that will be right here, that I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like first. But my next color again is this one. So like I said, they'll just repeat. So it'll be this black with the black sparkle next, whatever color she draws next, then this one, and then whatever color she draws, and then this one, and then it'll go back. So I think it's going to be really good. She does it for 20 weeks. I think it'll be long enough. I'm not sure. If not, I've decided, because I did do the 3rd blanket, even though I didn't finish it, but I'm going to. It's just packed, so that's why I haven't. But I'm going to finish the 3rd one. So since I didn't do the 4th one, if this 5th one isn't long enough, I'm going to go back to the 4th one and use the same colors and finish it out. And so that way it'll be plenty long enough. But I love it so much so far. I think it looks so good. So I love it. So yeah. And it's just like this big fluffy thing because it's 2 together, and I mean it's ginormous. So yeah. So I'm absolutely loving it. It's been sitting on the back of my chair. I've been leaning on it. That's where it's been the last little bit because it's just really comfy. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on of late. Mostly those hats because they're sure fun. I said I finished the project that I have. I've been working on my next crime and crochet case. I had it, y'all. I had it like, okay, locked down. I think we're good. And then completely flipped the script on the whole, like I got new info. Completely flipped the script on the whole thing. So now I'm just like, oh, okay, because it's technically an unsolved case. And I had pretty much what I thought happened kind of laid out, and now it's like, huh. And so anyway, so I'm gonna add that in there. I'm gonna add like what I pretty much had, what flipped was script, another thing that Derek and I have been discussing, and put it all together and then let you guys come up with your thoughts. But I have like a little bit of rewriting to do in order for it all to make sense now with like the new info, the sips tea. Oh, let's do it. Check it out. Finally can use my Alice with the tea that I got. Hot tea, by the way. So, yeah, I can share that with you guys. It's nothing insane. It's not like I figured out, you know, like it's not like I talked to the murderer or anything like that. It's all I mean, when it comes out, you'll know. It's just crazy. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. So I'm gonna put all 3 things out there, and it'll just let it, like my shirt says, just let it be what it is, and that's what it is. Because yeah, it's a good one though. I'm having so much fun writing it. So much fun. So I'm not sure when that'll be. I said some of them it may be a little bit in between, but I have a couple like that one, and then the I have a couple more that I want to get out pretty quickly because they're going to be really relevant soon. The next one is very relevant very soon, and so I would kind of like to get that one out. But anyway, ramblings. This is the ramblings part of the crochet. We're already through the yarn, onto ramblings. So, all right. Also, speaking of ramblings, every now and then I talk about, lately especially, I've been talking about the weather because what in the world? Yesterday it was like 68 degrees. Today it is like 72. Tomorrow, the next day, and the day after that, it's going to rain and snow. It's like the 3rd or 4th time it's done that. I don't know. So, it looks all dark and gloomy, but it's 70 degrees out, but it's getting ready to snow, so. And it just snowed, what, 3 days ago there was snow on the ground? So. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but anyway. Alright. This concludes our rambling portion of Crochet and Ramblings. Because, yeah, my goodness. Alright. So, but yeah, as far as the crochet part is concerned, so I have my other one that I want to show you guys. Hopefully by now you've seen the DIY thing, the one that I was like, I'm just going to do this other, I started talking about my hair. I was like, I'm just going to make a completely different video now. Hopefully that one's up before this one, just because I wanted to do that one. I have it down the rabbit hole I need to do, so yes. So I thank you all so very much for watching my crochet and ramblings. I also have one of the hubby and I. It's a bunch of, I think, questions that we've already answered, but there's giggles, and so it's a fun one. So anyway, that one will be up soon as well, just in case anyone was curious. But all right. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you guys soon.